Hi guys, Crazy Cresswell here. Welcome back to our Tottenham Hotspur FIFA 21 career mode. We're in part 15 here, and we're actually on the penultimate episode for season number 1. It's come around already, and we're very, very close to getting the Premier League title for this season with Tottenham. I have done a little bit of working out of what needs to happen for us to win the title. And basically, we can potentially win the title at our last home game against Burnley if, and only if, Liverpool lose one of the games before then, basically. They just need to lose one game before then. And we need to beat Man City, which is our next game, and win at Burnley, and we get the title against them in our last home game. Fingers crossed that can happen. But if not, we will have to wait a little bit longer to pick up the trophy. But anyway, talking of what we've got coming up in this video, we have got 3 games for you today. We've got our first one is at home against Manchester City. Then we are at home again for the mentioned game there against Burnley, which we could potentially pick up the Premier League title and trophy if Liverpool lose before then. I think Liverpool's next game is actually a Merseyside derby against Everton, who we just beat 1-0, who are in the relegation zone. So, might not be in that one. I'm not sure who they've got after that, but fingers crossed we can get the trophy in our last home game. That would be awesome. And then our final game for today is away at West Bromwich Albion, which, again, we could potentially win the title in that one. But anyway, so let's get into this first match against Manchester City, and we need to get a win in that one if we want to get the title as early as possible. So I will see you in a sec for that game. So here it is, a big game for us. We do need to win this one if we want to try and get that lift of the trophy at our last home game. But Manchester City are a tough opponent. They are up in 4th. They are trying to make sure that they stay in the Champions League spots, so they will be trying very hard to defeat us. But here is our lineup. In goal, we've got Hugo Lloris. Across the back line, we've got Reguilon, Alderweireld, Sanchez and Ore, unchanged at the back there. Winks and Tielemans in the middle. Then on the wings, we've got Son and Bergwijn, with Lo Celso coming into the squad, and so is Harry Kane. Depay hasn't been performing that great in the past few games. He's got 1 goal in his last 3, so I am going to give Kane a chance here against Manchester City. And same with Dele Alli, not been performing too great, so Lo Celso is coming in to try and do better, basically. That's our lineup. Against us, in the Manchester City side, is a very, very strong team here. In goal, they've got Ederson. Across the back, they've got Mendy, Diaz, Laporte and Cancelo. In front of them, they've got Rodri. And then in the midfield, they've got De Bruyne and Neves. On the wings, Sterling and Mahrez, with Aguero at the top of the pitch. So a tough opponents. Hopefully we can get the victory and the points needed to try and win the Premier League title. So let's get into the match. Here it is. Warming up here for the game against Manchester City. 2 very good sides here, fighting out at the top of the table. Can we get the victory here? We are here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for the match of Spurs versus Manchester City.
Thank you for attending today's match. Please welcome to the pitch, Manchester City.
Hopefully, we can get the victory.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Looking at the table, we are top by 10 points at the moment. And at the bottom of the table there, some close points. But anyway, let's get into this match. Tottenham to kick things off. Harry Kane to get his first touch as a starting striker for a little while. And we're underway. Bergwijn to take this one as well. This time does find Kane. Kane Very, very close there from Harry Kane. Nearly a goal. just goes wide. Mahrez was right there on the line, so potentially could have stopped it, but that was very close from Harry Kane there. It's unlucky. Goal kick to Manchester City. Over to Lo Celso. Gets it back again. Plays it around Mendy to Bergwijn, who cuts it back. Crosses it. Lo Celso heads it wide. We're getting the opportunities. They're difficult ones. And they're just going wide. Goal kick to Manchester City though. Tackled by Rodri. Over the top for Kane, from Kane to Son. Son getting into the box. Lays it to the side. Lo Celso. Good block. Tielemans now got it down, but De Bruyne somehow managed to tackle him while not even knowing what's going on. Blocked off by Tielemans. And that is half time. 0-0. I'd say it's been quite even, to be honest. I don't think either team has really taken their chances or deserves to be ahead. We've had a few opportunities which we could have done better with, but we weren't. So need to do better in the second half if we want to get this victory. And if we want to win the title in our last home game, we need to get the victory. Are there any other games going on at the moment? There certainly are. One of them does not look good for us. But anyway, let's go through them. West Brom 0, Southampton 0, Burnley 0, Manchester United 1, Crystal Palace 1, Leeds United 1, Fulham 1, Sheffield United 1, Liverpool 1, Everton 0. That's a disappointing one for us. Chelsea and Aston Villa to play later. But yeah, we need Everton to come back and win that game so that we can hopefully win the cup, win the trophy in our last game. But anyway, let's get into the second half and go and win this game ourselves. That's the main thing we need to do first of all, is win this game ourselves, and then we can worry about what Liverpool are doing. Okay, it's up to Lo Celso. Gets it under his control. Lo Celso running at the defence. Wants Kane to make that run. Kane, lovely ball through. Kane into the box. Kane gets his goal. Started the second half exactly how we wanted to, getting that early goal, which is what we needed in the first half. We finally got it. Ederson has put himself over to one side of the goal, leaving it very open there for Kane to slot it home into the left-hand side. Excellent play. Good run from Kane. Good ball through from Lo Celso. Perfect start to the second half. That is Kane's 19th goal of the season. He is going to try and get to the second place ahead of Vardy, if he can. And Aguero gets us underway. Torres lays it back to Walker. Walker to Neves. Back to Torres. Gets the cross away. Punched away by Lloris. Straight back to Torres though. Crossed in. Sterling over the bar. That was close. They nearly got the goal back. But no. Over the bar. Outplay for a goal kick. Guardiola not happy with that. Into Tielemans. Bergwijn needs to come back onside, but Ali is open in the middle. Ali pushes it forward. Tries to dink it over Ederson. Falls for Son, but it's well blocked in the end by Manchester City. Should probably have done better there. But it's good block in the end by Diaz. I'll play for a corner for Tottenham. And we are making another change. Tielemans is coming off and Ndombele coming on for last little bit. Mendy over to Sterling. Sterling turns, gets the cross in. Away by Reguilon, and Bale hoofs it clear. And the ref doesn't want to blow time. Kane. Now he blows time. A minute and a half afterwards when we're attacking. But anyway, we did get the victory here. Another 1-0 win. Had 3 of those in a row now. But a win's a win. Clean sheet. And one step closer to the Premier League title. I wonder how Liverpool did in their game. They have got another game coming before our next one. So if they didn't lose to Everton, which they were winning, then hopefully they can lose to Wolves, which is their next game, before our game. So, fingers crossed, then we can win against Burnley and claim the championship title. Or the Premier League title, I should say. Anyway, decent game. Kind of got away with it there. Probably should have tried to score a couple more. I mean, I did try, but was a little bit nervy at the end there where they kept attacking. But we did end up getting the victory, so that's the main thing. I will see you for the Burnley game, and I will let you know how Liverpool did as well. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec, guys. Here we go then. Our final home game of the season. Spurs versus Burnley. I will let you know that we cannot lift the title, lift the cup in this this game. Liverpool didn't win, but they also didn't lose. They drew 1-1 to the Wolves, which puts them at a maximum points of 94 for the season, if they win all their remaining games. A win here for us also puts us on 94 points, meaning that we won't be able to lift the trophy here today because Liverpool aren't playing the next game until a few days' time. So it's not even like their result will affect this game because it's not going to be happening just yet. So we won't be winning the title now. We will be virtually winning the title because the last game of the season is us against Liverpool. So we could still potentially go down to that game. So if we can get a win here with pretty much one on goal difference, probably. Potentially, I think. I'm not 100% certain how it works with us still playing Liverpool. But anyway, our lineup is as follows. Lloris in goal. Reguilón, Alderweireld, Sanchez and Aurier across the back line. Winks and Tielemans in the middle. Son and Lucas on the wings with Lo Celso and Depay as our forward players. We've brought Depay back in. Kane scored a goal, but that was about all he did. And Lucas has come back into the side as well. They're the only two changes going into this match. Against us is Burnley, and their lineup is Pope in goal, Taylor, Mina, Bruno Viana, and Loughton as the defenders. In the middle, they've got Stevens and Brownhill. On the wide positions, they've got McNeil and Goodmanson. And up top, they've got King and Hunau, I think is how you pronounce his name. But anyway, let's get into this match. Okay, here we go. Focusing on Depay with his goal record there. Can he increase it against Burnley, who are further down the table, to be honest? So, fingers crossed. However, it is Burnley that could win us the title as well, to be fair. We are here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for Spurs versus Burnley. What I mean by that is Liverpool's next game is actually against Burnley. So if we win here and then Burnley win or draw against Liverpool, that would mean we get the title in that game. So yeah, they could do it for us. Here we go. Top goal scorer. Vardy has scored a couple more goals actually there for Arsenal. 24 now. But 34 goals. He's got the golden boot really, hasn't he? But anyway, let's get into this match and get things underway with Memphis Depay and Tottenham. We're underway. Brownhill gets it back to King. King playing it wide for McNeil. Can McNeil get that under control? Just about keeps it in. McNeil still crossing it in. Wow. And now, with the early goal there for Burnley, Burnley could potentially win us the Premier League title, but they could also potentially harm us from getting it so early as well. With that wonder strike there. I thought, oh, McNeil crossing it from here, it's not much of a big deal, but then that is an excellent finish. Hugo Lloris potentially could have done better there, but still, what a strike. Perfect volley. I guess it is going away from Lloris. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that at the beginning of the game. What a start for Burnley. Pushing for survival. I don't know how close they are to the bottom or the drop. But that is Hanau's 8th goal of the Premier League season. Let's get things underway again. Running with it. He has got no support in the middle though at the moment. Waiting for the late run here. Finds Lo Celso. Poor header. Goal kick. Need to do better than that if we want to get back into this game. Should be getting those on target, Lo Celso. Can Son do anything with this corner? Tries to find Alderweireld. Punched away by Pope. Winks is on the ball. Has a shot. Straight to Pope's hands though. And that will be the end of the first half when he boots it. There it is. 1-0 down in this half. Not good at all. We are ending the season in not the greatest of form, to be honest. I know we've been winning the past few games, but it's only been by 1 goal. And we're now losing by 1 goal. So hopefully we can get a goal back and maybe push on and get the winner in the second half. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, around the other grounds, or other ground I should say, Sheffield United 1, Brighton 0, and then Aston Villa are playing Arsenal later on. Let's get into the second half and hopefully we can have an improvement and potentially hopefully get the winner. But now, tackled by Winks. Winks plays it into Son. Son coming into the box, cutting inside, putting it onto his right foot. Son has a go. Nick Pope, what a save. Keeping Burnley in this game, Pope is. Son probably should have done better there with that shot. It's poor, to be honest. Very easy for Pope to save. Brownhill trying to tackle him. Depay. Tielemans. Back to Depay. Running into the box, Depay. Trying to chip it over him. It's over the bar as well.
Substitution for Burnley.
That's poor.
Coming off the pitch, number 7.
Goal kick. We are making a change though. We have brought Lo Celso off and brought Dele Alli on. Hopefully that can change our attacking. Picks it pass back to Bruno, who lofts the ball forward, trying to find Redmond, who gets the cross away. And Hanal gets another one, and that is 2-0 to Burnley. Pretty much game over, I'd say. That is poor. We are losing to Burnley. We should not be losing this game. As in, before the match started. But Redmond, perfect cross, poor defending. Easy goal. Well, not easy, but you know what I mean. Too easy for him. Pretty much no defender anywhere near heading that ball. Making it 2-0. And Al's got his 9th goal of the season. 2-0 to Burnley. And I'd say that's probably game over, to be honest. We haven't looked like we were going to score 2 or 3 goals. They haven't beat us, apparently. Sanchez up to Winks. Into Dele Alli. Now with Depay. Depay over to Son. Son back into Depay. Dele Alli through. Dele Alli gets the goal. We've got one back. Can we get another one to get an equaliser and potentially go on and win the game? Come on. Tottenham. It was a good finish there from Ali. Well saw by Depay to get the ball through to him. That's all it took. Just that one through ball, shot, goal. Let's go. Let's do it again. Dele Alli's 15th goal of the season. We need to get going again, get the ball straight away. Just over 10 minutes to go. Now with Son. Into Kane. Kane gets out his feet. Over to Dele Alli. Dele Alli. Kane again. Kane. Equaliser. Kane. No. Go get the ball. I don't care about the celebration. Just go get the ball. Good finish though. Just coming on as a sub and getting a goal immediately. Excellent play from Kane. And that's his 20th of the season, I do believe. It is. We've got just over 5 minutes left of normal time to try and get the winner now. Headed by Sanchez. Good control by Dele Alli. Over to Ndombele. Kane. Tackled by Ali. Managed to keep the ball though. To Son. No, sorry, to Kane. Who tried to find Son. He's got lots of players on him. Dele Alli. Into Son. Gets it out of his feet. Oh, good save from Pope. Lucas. Into Winks. Into the added minutes now. Ndombele. Gets it to Kane. Kane to Son. To Ali. Back to Son. I didn't want that to Son. I wanted that to Kane. Dele Alli. To Lucas. Lucas. Oh, it's well blocked again from the defender. King. Gets it to Brownhill. We have had the added minutes now. Loughton tackled by Winks. It's a foul. And that's probably going to be it, surely, ref. We have had the added minutes plus nearly one extra. You should really be stopping play now, to be honest. We might give one last chance to Burnley with this free kick. Hoofed up. Defended by Ndombele. Come on, ref, give me the last opportunity. Dele Alli. He's going to blow his whistle. Tackled by Bruno anyway. And that's full time. 2-2. I got lucky. To be honest, I don't think I deserved that point there. They outplayed us. They did outplay us there. That was poor from us, and we got lucky to get the point. And now, 2 goals. Well played. But my subs both scoring was big. Both of them coming on and getting those goals to get the equaliser is definitely good for us. But it means that we need to go a little bit further before we can win the title. If Burnley beat Liverpool, it's still in contention. We haven't won it just yet, but it's getting there. Nearly there. I'll see you ready for the next game. So here we are. Final game for today. I said this with the last few games, but this is the big one. This is the game that could see us win the title. A victory here gives us the Premier League title. Will we do it? Will we fluff our chances again like we did against Burnley? Only time will tell. Liverpool are playing today as well, and we could win today, win the title today, even without winning ourselves here, if Liverpool lose. So yeah, they are playing against Burnley in that game. So if Burnley can do what they did against us but actually keep the lead, then we win, and it doesn't matter what happens here. But if we win, we automatically get the title. So yeah, big game, big game. And that's with a couple of games spare, which is good. So even if we don't win it today, we've still got 2 more opportunities. But anyway, our lineup is Lloris in goal, Reguilon on the left with Alderweireld, Sanchez and Aurier completing the rest of the defence, Winks and Tielemans in the middle, Son and Bergwijn on the wings, Dele Alli behind Memphis Depay. I think there's only a couple of differences in this lineup to the last game, which is Bergwijn coming back in and Dele Alli coming back in. And for West Brom, they've got Johnston in goal with Gibbs, Higazi, Bartley, Ivanovic and Campos as their defenders. And then across the midfield, they've got Robinson, Pereira, Livermore and Phillips with Rangel at the top of the park. So yeah, let's get into this game and try and get the Premier League title won in this game. So yeah, let's get things in there. Here we go. Talking about Ivanovic hanging up his boots. This is sounds like it's going to be his last season. But here we are at the Hawthorns. I think it's the Hawthorns. Yep. For West Brom versus Spurs. Could be the title-winning match here. I don't know what happens if we do win. I don't know whether we lift the trophy in this game or not. But if we do, we will obviously be showing that. But we obviously don't have any more home games, so we can't lift it in our last home game. So I assume that if we win it here, we will win and lift the title. West Brom, we're talking about Ivanovic. The age of 37. He will be ending his career after 3 more games, I do believe. But anyway, let's get things underway. West Brom to get things started first, and there we go. Depay turning. Dele Alli opening up that space, taken out by Higazi. And that is a foul and potentially a booking there. Yep, it is. This is a very good position here for Memphis Depay and his free kick ability. I think Depay takes my free kicks. But it's a poor challenge from Higazi there. He was never going to get the ball. Slaven Bilic is not happy. It is Memphis Depay standing over the ball there. Johnston is trying to position his wall so that they can stop it from going in that top corner, which he has got it into previously for me. So can he do it again? This would be a big goal if he got it. Memphis Depay. Green times it. It's well saved by Johnston. It's right out of the top corner there, Johnston. Brilliant. I didn't quite get it exactly where I wanted it, but I thought it was good enough. But Johnston, good save. Good save. It is a corner though for Tottenham. Bergwijn into Tielemans, sorry. Tielemans sees Depay running through. Depay dinks it over Johnston and it's in the goal. 1-0 to Tottenham. And that's the start of hopefully the victory and the Premier League title. It's a lovely ball through for from Tielemans there for Memphis Depay, and a little dink over the flattened Johnston. Went down early, allowing Depay just to lift it over the top of him and into the bottom corner. Good finish, good start, and that's his 35th goal of the season. Rangel gets us underway again. Thrown into Pereira. Back to Gibbs again. Gibbs running into the box. Gets it to Rangel. Gets it back again. Rangel to Phillips. Phillips saved by Lloris. Outplay for a corner. Some West Brom are not giving up. They want to make it a game. Want to make things hard for us. It is their corner. Which up to Memphis Depay. Over to Bergwijn. Bergwijn is fouled, and I think that was offside, which should bring it back to the free kick, but it won't, because the only reason why my pass was delayed is because I was fouled, so I should be giving my free kick, but that's not how FIFA works. Offside overrules all. But Bartley gets the tackle in and gives it to Pereira, and that is half-time. We are winning the game, but West Brom aren't making it easy for us. The win is all we need. It doesn't matter by how many goals we concede or anything. As long as we get that win, we get the Premier League trophy. Let's have a look at the other results. Oh no, we aren't. What? Are we the only? We might be the early. No, the early kickoff maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's other games going on today. Anyway, let's get into the second half, and we're on the way. Tackled by Bartley. Livermore up to Rangel. Now with Pereira. Pereira taken out by Sanchez. This is a good area. I don't know whether they've got a good free kick taker or not. Sanchez is getting booked for that. And it is a free kick. It's the right decision. Definite a booking. And like I say, I'm not sure if Pereira is any good at taking free kicks. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Standing over the ball. What can Pereira do with this? Phillips is standing over the ball now as well. Pereira is not taking it. Rangel. Interesting free kick there. Well blocked though in the end. Taken out. Oh, that's a great ball over the top from Bergwijn to Memphis Depay into the box. Memphis Depay. Goal. 2-0. Victory. Premier League champions. West Brom aren't going to come back and draw this now. There's only a few minutes left of this game. And we will be crowned champions at the end of this game. A lovely little dink over the top from Bergwijn there. And a good hit from Memphis Depay. That's his 36th goal of the season. There are a couple of games to go yet. Last few minutes. Tielemans is coming off and Ndombele is coming on. He's a slightly more defensive player on Ndombele there than Tielemans, but only slightly. We're underway again, and that should be full time. Pereira on the ball though. There we go. Ref blows his whistle, and we are crowned Premier League champions. Not everyone seems to be that pleased about it though. Are we doing title celebrations? Oh, there we go. They are now pleased. I will just wait here for a moment. But if we are doing title celebrations, I will cut myself away, and I will try and remember to actually turn on my microphone afterwards. Everyone is celebrating. I don't know when we'll get to lift the trophy, but if we do cut away, I will make sure to turn myself off as quickly as I can. Well, to be fair, it will pause whenever I click off of FIFA anyway. Okay, I'll be back in a sec after the we've all been celebrating, so yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. You guys can carry on watching though. So we have it. Premier League champions for the season of 2021. Which sounds like the next year, but I'm saying this year and next year. But yeah, excellent game in the end there. 2-0 victory sees us the champions. It's been a good season. I've managed to get 2 pieces of silverware in this season, which is definitely good. And obviously we've still got a couple more games to go, which will be in the next video. But I'll do more of that at the end. I'm just so happy that we've managed to get one of our achievements, which is Premier League title. Next one up is the Champions League, which obviously we are in next season with being the champions of the Premier League. Means we are in Champions League next season. So yeah, I will see you in a sec, guys, for the wrap up of this video. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec, guys. So there we have it. Premier League champions. What a season. There it is. Look down here. 36 games played, 95 points. Still got a couple of games to go. We can get 101 points if we win the next 2 games. Get into that club, the 100-point club. Should be awesome. So yeah, let's just do a little roundup here of where the season is right now. Looks like there are. It looks like we're only one of a couple of teams to be playing our 36th game there, to be honest. So we are Premier League champions with 95 points. In second place, Liverpool with 85 points. And let's look here quickly. Yeah, they're confirmed second place, to be honest. They can't drop down. So first and second are confirmed already. Then in third, we've got Leicester with Chelsea in fourth. Man United in fifth. Man City dropping out of Europa League now, with people getting their games back. In fact, actually, no, they've still got a game in hand. Then if we look further down, Aston Villa are now into the top half. Arsenal have dropped out of the top half again. Arsenal are in 11th, so they have got a couple of games in hand, or a game in hand, I should say, so they could potentially get back into the top half, but it's not looking good for them. Looking further down, let's have a look at the bottom of the table here. So now with 3 games to go, they could still potentially get out. Leeds are not out of it just yet. Not relegated just yet, because they have got potential for 9 more points, which could get them to 31, which Brighton are below. But Brighton are the only team that aren't in the relegation zone that could potentially still go into it. That's not true. That's not true at all. I don't know why I said that. That's not even true, because Southampton and Everton could climb higher than Newcastle. So ignore what I just said there. It is still tight down the bottom, just about. But some teams are safe. So if I have a look here, so 30 is what Everton could be on at the same point as everyone else. So they could get to 39, which puts Sheffield United in contention for being relegated. Fulham as well, but the goal difference is better than everyone else's down there. So yeah, all the way up to really Sheffield United. Those teams could all potentially get into the drop zone. But anyway, depending on their games that they've each got, they might be playing each other, which would change things. So that's the table. Now let's have a look. Golden Boot, we already know. Memphis Depay with 36 goals. Still 2 games to go. He's won it. Vardy isn't going to score, 13 goals in 2 games. Let's be real. Okay, looking forward to the next video. We've got 2 games. The 2 remaining games against Wolves and Liverpool, both of them away. And I have made the decision that I am just going to play my youth team in both those 2 games, because I've won the title. These 2 games, it doesn't matter on result. If I can give the kids some game time at the end of the season, Premier League experience, I will do. And it means I can send the first team, the main squad, on holiday early for winning the Premier League title. So technically I know that won't actually happen because I'll be on the bench, but we can pretend. We can send anyone who's not on the bench on holiday early. But yeah, so that's what we've got coming up. After the second match, obviously we normally play 3 matches. We will do a season roundup. I will simulate to probably the 1st of June or whatever it is, that we'll see the end of the other competitions like the Europa League and Champions League and FA Cup and all that stuff. They'll all be done, and we'll be able to have a proper roundup of what happened in season 1 for Tottenham ahead of season 2 for us. But anyway, that's where we're going to end it for today. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please remember to leave a like down below. It's much appreciated and really helps out the channel. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the final episode of season 1 of our Tottenham Hotspur FIFA 21 career mode. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I've really enjoyed playing. We're so close to the end of season 1, so come back again next time to see the finale. Anyway, thank you all. I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.